Picture this. You're telling someone your age, and they say, "Oh, so you're a millennial?" You pause and think, wait, I remember dialing a rotary phone and waiting forever for the internet to connect. That's not quite me. Or they call you Gen X, but you don't feel that same level of cynicism. If that hits home, you're probably a xennial, born between 1976 and 1985. You're the quiet bridge between two huge generations, and your mind works in a really unique way because of it. Today, we're diving into why that makes you feel a little out of place, but also gives you some serious superpowers. First, let's get clear on what a xennial even is. Experts call it a microgeneration, or cusper group. You're at the very end of Gen X, but not fully in the millennial camp. The term popped up around 2014 because people kept saying, "I don't fit either box." And honestly, that's the point. Your life split right down the middle. Analog childhood, digital adulthood. No slow fade, just a sudden flip. Your early years were pure old school. Boredom was normal. You had to sit with it, make up games, ride bikes until the streetlights came on. Phone numbers? You memorized them. If you missed your favorite show, tough luck. No rewind, no streaming. Notes got passed in class on folded paper, and plans were simple. Meet me at the park at 4. If someone was late, you waited. No texts, no, "Where are you?" That built real patience and trust in people showing up. Then, boom, your teens and 20s hit, and everything changed fast. Cell phones appeared. Dial-up internet screeched into your life. MySpace popped up, then Facebook. You were old enough to remember the quiet world, but young enough to jump into the new one without fear. That's huge for your brain. Science backs this up. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that handles change, decisions, and learning new stuff, keeps developing into your mid-20s. During that window, your brain is super flexible. They call it neuroplasticity. So while the tech world exploded around you, your mind adapted like it was no big deal. Gen X folks often look at new gadgets with a side eye. Younger millennials never knew anything else. But you're fluent in both languages. You can go hours without checking your phone during a real conversation, yet you pick up a new app in minutes. That's not luck, that's wiring from those exact years. Privacy feels different for you too. Your embarrassing moments stayed private. That bad haircut in middle school? It faded into memory. No photos forever online. Psychologists say our brains naturally edit old memories over time, keeping the good, softening the bad for emotional health. But now, with everything captured and searchable, that natural process gets messed up. You grew up with real privacy, then stepped into a world where nothing disappears. So you set boundaries online in a way younger people sometimes don't. You value real talks over likes, face-to-face over filters. It can feel lonely sometimes, but it also protects your peace. Then there's the big economic hit, 2008. You were just starting careers or finishing college when the crash happened. Jobs vanished, houses lost value, everything felt shaky. Research shows that money stress in your early 20s leaves a lasting mark. It shapes how you see security and risk forever. You're not as laid back about money as some millennials who bounced back quicker, and not as hardened as older Gen X who saw earlier recessions. You learned to adapt fast, save smart, but there's always that quiet voice asking, what if it happens again? That caution makes you resilient, not fearful. All this creates a special mix inside you, contradictions you handle better than most. You've got Gen X independence, no helicopter parents, figuring things out solo, handling boredom without a screen. But you also caught the hopeful side of early internet days, when connecting felt exciting, not overwhelming. So you're self-reliant, yet open to teamwork, skeptical, yet optimistic, digital, yet nostalgic for analog. What did you lose? The ability to just be alone with your thoughts for long stretches, the habit of waiting without distraction, being fully present without notifications pulling you away. What did you gain? Endless info at your fingertips, global friends, chances previous generations couldn't dream of, and the biggest win, adaptability. In a world that changes every year, you're the ones who don't panic. You bridge gaps at work, in families, between old and new. If you're feeling caught between two worlds, that's not a flaw, it's your strength. You're not misfit, you're the connector, the one who remembers life before constant updates, and still thrives in it. So next time someone tries to box you in, just smile and think, I'm a xennial. We don't fit boxes, we build bridges. If this felt spot on, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep but simple psychology, and drop a comment. What's one thing from your analog days you still miss?